If you have been feeling frustrated or stuck or in a funk, I've got good news for you today, and that is that we are on the same team. Because I started my week feeling that way. You know how you want to start the week and start off with a really motivating and encouraged and inspired way of being or thinking or doing or accomplishing something? I had that set up as my plan for the start of the week. I had 90 minutes carved out this morning to work on creating content. And every time I pressed the record button, nothing that I said or shared felt really authentic or sincere. It didn't. I felt like I was going through emotion and I could feel it. And I was like, if I can feel it, you guys can definitely feel it. And so I decided to step away after what was actually probably more than 90 minutes. And I decided to jump onto a phone call conversation that I take part in as often as I can on Mondays. And the conversation that I stepped into was about, what are you grateful for this week? And I was like, the only thing I can say right now is I'm grateful to be here, because where I was 5 minutes ago was not a fun place, because I was frustrated, because I was beating myself up, because I was thinking to myself, Rachel, you set aside this time. How come you're not creating anything? I was so focused on the outcome of creation that I missed that, sometimes progress is an outcome. Making progress is an outcome. Showing up is a form of progress that a lot of us need to give ourselves credit for right now. Just showing up. Just showing up to work, or just showing up for your kids, or just showing up for yourself, that is a form of progress. You may not be exactly where you want to be. A lot of us aren't, at least in one area of our lives. But the fact that you are still showing up, even when it's hard, even when you don't necessarily see the progress, is a sign that you are committed to moving forward. For me, progress is, instead of kind of going deeper and deeper into myself and worrying and ruminating some more, progress for me was saying, yep, that is happening right now, but we're not going to keep going down that trail. We're going to connect to community. We're going to be in community with people and be honest with them and say how we're feeling. And then we're going to process that collectively and get to a better place on the other side, which is exactly what happened. So I want you to think about something right now where you feel like you're in a bit of a funk. And instead of thinking about it 50 more times, reach out to a person or people in your life and open up about it to them, because I guarantee that you're going to have more insightful processing and perspective by bringing that into community instead of carrying that by yourself. And I bet that you will have the feeling that you are making progress with that thing just by bringing it into the light and talking about it out loud with at least one other person. So let that encourage you today. Progress of any kind is a perfectly amazing outcome, and just showing up is a sign of progress. So thank you guys for showing up today.